Hello, my name is Yannis Koustoudis and I've made this short video to demonstrate the usage of the Gustafsson-Gessel fuzzy clustering algorithm in combination with the cohonent self-organized feature map. I used this algorithm with my professor Nikos Papamarkos in Demokritos University of Thrace, Greece, in digital images color reduction, but as it is a matter of better clustering procedure, it could be used in a wide range area. In color reduction, we want the final image to represent better the original one. You can see the final results of our work in the following images. The original image A is constituted of 33,000 colors and the other three images only of 5 colors. The image D is the product of our work, while image B is the product of soft and image C is the product of soft in combination with fuzzy semin algorithm. You can see also the better clustering product in these 4 images, where A is the original image with 22,000 colors and D is our final result with only 4 colors. The advantage of Gustafsson-Gessel algorithm compared to fuzzy semin algorithm is that it can understand shapes in clusters and can change the metric to calculate the distance between the sample and the center of the cluster in a better way. The following images from my master's thesis demonstrate exactly this. On a graphic software I made an image with dots in such a way that they form 4 classes, 4 groups, with elliptical shapes. The clustering of the points to 4 classes through the fuzzy semin algorithm is image B, while the clustering of the points through the Gustafsson-Gessel algorithm is image C. As you can see, the fuzzy semin algorithm tries to cluster a new sample point to the nearest cluster center because of its Euclidean metric. On the other hand, the Gustafsson-Gessel algorithm uses a covariance matrix in order to detect ellipsoidal classes. I'm going to show this happening live in front of you in a few seconds, and it will be fascinating. In digital world, every pixel is stored with 1 byte information for its component, red, green, blue. So we can say it forms a vector of 3 components, RGB. As a result, we can consider a digital image as a cloud of points in the RGB color space. I tried to figure this out with the following image and its pixels shown like a cloud of points in the RGB color space. It's clear that the pixels form 5 classes, one in the neighborhood of red color, one in the neighborhood of green, one of blue, one of white and one of dark gray. The critical question is to identify these classes and cluster all the pixels in an effective way. Now, let's have some fun. I developed a software with an object-oriented language where one can open images and process them with various algorithms. The sampling is made with a known Hilbert curve. But I wanted to give birth to the algorithms in front of your eyes, so I made a demo feature inside my software in order to process images of 2 dimensions. I created a lot of them in a graphic software, so let's load some and experiment with them. When a cycle of calculations is finished, I color every sample with its nearest center class color. So, let's go with fuzzy semin and try to find out 5 classes. This is live. As you can see, the fuzzy semin algorithm uses the Euclidean metric in its calculations. So, this point is closer to this center class. If we go with the Gustafsson-Gessel algorithm and execute. Now let's see. It hasn't finished. It goes on, goes on. Now see. Very well. The Gustafsson-Gessel algorithm changes the metric because of the sample's covariance. Quite impressive, I think. It needs 50 cycles to finish. Let's load another one. Now in this image we have 4 classes with elliptical shapes, and if we execute the fuzzy send mean algorithm, the result is this after 10 cycles. And if we execute the Gustafsson-Gesell algorithm, now let's see it. It finished with a better result after 14 cycles. Hope you like it. It wasn't a cartoon animation, it was pure mathematics, and we used computer programming to make them alive. Bye.